Today, I'm going to be making the Duncan Hines Dolly Parton's Southern Style Coconut Cake, and I'm going to use the creamy buttercream frosting with it. So I'm going to set the frosting aside. It was $2.19 at Kroger. The cake mix was $2.59 at Kroger, so not a bad price at all. You need 3 additional ingredients for this cake. You need half a cup of melted butter, 1 cup of milk, and 4 large eggs. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you want to spray the bottom and sides of a pan. I use just the Great Value Walmart brand vegetable spray. You can use whatever you want, whatever spray you want. You can also use different size pans. So you can use 2 8-inch pans, 2 9-inch pans, or you can make 24 cupcakes if you don't want to make just a big one big cake. I'm doing it the easy way today. So, all that's in the box is your mix. And so you want to put this in your mixer and your other 3 ingredients. So this is your mixture, and it's thick, but it's also fluffy looking. Pour the whole thing into your pan, and then spread it out. And then for this size pan, the directions are different for each size pan you use, the baking time. But for this pan, we're gonna bake it for 24 to 28 minutes. I'm gonna set my timer for 26 minutes, and then take it out after that. So my cake came out of the oven fine, and it cooled completely. You'll notice there's a dip. That exact same thing happened when I made the other Duncan Hines. If you watched my other video.
The Dolly Parton one?
Yes, the Dolly Parton banana cake. I made, instead of making one big cake, I made 2 8-inch rounds. And that exact same thing happened with my 8-inch rounds. Yes, it dipped in the center. I just literally flicked this all over my shirt. Yes, it dipped in the center of each one, and I do not know why. I don't have a clue. But the good thing about baking your cake in a 9 by 13-inch pan is you don't have to do anything fancy with it. You can just pour it all out on your cake, the whole container.
We use the whole container.
We use the whole container, and then spread it out. See, it was that easy, and I filled in that dip. Whoever gets the piece with the dip is going to get a lot of icing. Trust me, nobody in this family is going to complain, because every one of us loves frosting, so nobody will complain about that extra in the middle. But this is how it looks. I'll put it on the plate and show you. There you go. Very fluffy. So the picture on the front is not the cake that you are going to make. If you buy this box mix and this frosting, this is not the cake you're going to get. So I just have to tell you that because it's kind of deceptive. I don't think they should do that. I think they should put the cake on the front that you're actually buying.
Or at least write something on the front saying, recipe for this on the back or something like that.
This is, if you notice from this picture, you can see there's pieces of coconut all over that cake. That's because on the back of the box, so typically when you're making a box mix, you go by the directions on the back of the box.
That's the main
Not so for this one. This cake is written on the side of the box. So if you want to make this cake with the milk, eggs, and melted butter, just like I did, you go with the side. The one on the back is like a deluxe. It is a favorite, Dolly's favorite coconut cake. So what you need for that is you need the coconut cake mix, you need 1 cup of milk, half cup unsalted butter, and 4 eggs. And then you need the creamy butter, the buttercream icing, just like we bought. The additional items, you need are 2 cups of sweetened flaked coconut. So, and that's so that you can put it on the outside of your frosting.
So you could have sprinkled it on this if you had
You
coconut.
could, if you had coconut, you could have done that. But I do want you to know that the picture is different than what you're actually making here. Unless you go into it knowing, hey, I'm going to make that and I'm going to buy that additional coconut. So it's 1/10 of the package mix is 170 calories.
Plus you have to add all your other stuff you added to it to that.
Right, yes. Yeah, 4 eggs, butter, milk. I got a piece of the edge. I didn't even give you the calories for this.
Yeah, then you have to add those.
2 tablespoons is 140.
I tell you what, to be a coconut cake, I really don't get a ton of coconut.
That cake is so fluffy. So fluffy.
It is, it's a good texture cake. And you do get some coconut.
I think it's delicious. I do get coconut.
I get it, you know it's coconut. Oh no, I was hoping for a stronger, sweeter coconut flavor, and you just don't really get that. Now, if you were to sprinkle some on top, that would have made it better.
Yeah, I think it would be delicious with the sweetened coconut on the top. Kevin's mom used to make this cake, and it was like, that's what made the cake, is the coconut on the top. So you could take any old cake mix. It didn't have to be a coconut cake. It could have been
Never was a coconut.
No, it was a vanilla cake with vanilla frosting, and all she did was put that coconut on the top, and I'm telling you, it took it from a 9 to a 10 cake, you know?
That's my comment about this one. If you're gonna add coconut to this, you don't need the coconut cake.
I agree, it does, yeah.
Because the coconut cake's not strong enough to be really coconut, you know? But it's like every other cake mix out there. Think about a lemon cake.
Yeah.
Lemon cake, if you just eat a lemon cake, the cake part itself, it's got a little lemon in there, but that's not what makes the flavor. The flavor is what is the lemon frosting or the lemon drizzle you put on it. It's not the cake itself.
Right.
You get it, but it's not overpowering. This is the exact same way.
Yeah, you're right.
You get it, it's just not strong.
It's not as strong as it could be, but I tell you what,
I wouldn't necessarily want it too much stronger either, because it would be too much then, so, you know.
Right, I think, I'm hoping if you all make this at home, you'll go ahead and buy the coconut.
Yeah.
I think it'll be worth it. If your family likes coconut anyway, it's going to be worth it for you to spend a little bit extra and put the coconut on the top.
The coconut's not that expensive.
It's going to make a huge difference because you can taste the coconut in the cake. Now, the frosting's regular buttercream frosting, but you can taste it, but it's not as strong as if you were to add those flakes. So they had just the regular creamy buttercream frosting. They also sell chocolate. We chose not to buy the chocolate for when we made the banana or for this mix, and that is just because chocolate's strong and it's going to diminish the flavors of the actual cake, and we wanted to taste the cake.
Yeah, if you'd added chocolate to this, I don't know that you would have picked up the coconut at all.
You probably wouldn't taste the coconut at all. And just like with the banana, if you had put this with banana, although it would have been good, you wouldn't have gotten that strong banana flavor. And I still think they should have done a peanut butter so that you could put peanut butter with the banana.
Do an Elvis.
That would have been awesome. But do I think these are good cake mixes?
I do think they're very fluffy,
really
good cake mixes. Yeah.
Even though both times it dipped in the middle, you can cover that up and nobody's going to even notice it happened. I really do like Duncan Hines brand, and I think these are good cake mixes. Which would you choose out of the two?
The banana.
I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but given
because like I said,
banana and coconut, I'd go with
the
banana.
banana is enough flavor in the cake mix by itself to where it stood on its own. This one you really need to add coconut to it to really make it coconut.
I agree.
Yeah.
But just know, if you didn't watch that video for some reason, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. But if you didn't watch it, it is fake banana. There's
Oh, yeah,
nothing.
candy banana
It's
today.
so candy banana, but it's so delicious. I mean, you're eating cake, right? So it is delicious, but it's totally fake banana. But it was so, so good. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.